Hello. Today I want to just sit down, get ready. So I'm going out with my friend for lunch, have a little bit of like an update, I guess. Not that anyone asked. I've been a little bit more active on TikTok, which I feel like is where I'm more comfortable posting content on, because it's just so much easier to post on TikTok than it is to edit a full video and then post on YouTube. First update is I'm still studying. I was technically meant to finish studying like 2 months ago, but I had to get an extension due to some really annoying circumstances. But it's okay because everything should be nearly finished soon. Yeah, I'm still studying. I actually did end up transferring courses. I was doing like a community service course, and then I actually discovered that I hated it and it wasn't actually what I wanted to do. So I transferred because what I was gonna do is I was gonna finish that and then just do what I wanted to do on top as like a double. But then I actually decided that I hated doing that and I didn't want to waste my time any longer. So I just transferred to what I actually wanted to do. And now I feel like I'm enjoying myself. Also, my face is so red. I just had the hottest shower. If anything annoying happens, it's probably because my cat is like in his clingy era. I repurchased Tarte Shape Tape for the first time in 3 years. I've never looked so flawless in my life. Actually, that might have been a lie. I probably had it last year, to be honest, but I didn't repurchase it when I finished, when usually I do. I don't know. A lot of people say that it's just like not as good anymore. I've been enjoying it. I don't know. I've been going through some, not skin issues, but my eczema on my face has flared up again. So I'm going to the doctor's in like an hour to get my favorite cream. I haven't been on a steroid cream for my eczema in like, I want to say like 5 years, because I got put on this other one that isn't a steroid and it works so good, and you can put it on your face and it works really nicely. So I'm hoping that she will give me that one again if I ask really, really nicely. My cat is on my lap currently. I bought this blush the other day. It's really cute. It's like a mousse texture. Like it's not a powder, but it's not a cream either. It's like moussey. And I'm just gonna put that right there. I used to love red blushes, and part of me still does. I just don't really wear them as much anymore. I really want to, but I love having a cute pink cheek. I never really used to be like a pink gal. I used to be more of like an orange red type of pink, like more of like a warm tone pink. But recently I've really been loving like a cute little pink cheek. Oh, and I got a new job. I got a new job like 6 months ago. But basically at first I didn't even get hired. I applied for the position not knowing that it was already filled. And then one of my best friends, she told me, because I didn't tell anyone that I applied for this job, she told me that she applied just as like a part-time position. Oh my gosh, cool, I'll apply for that too, because then if I didn't get that first position, then I will just work there and work as a casual, like for my other job that I was currently doing, because I just didn't want to work there anymore. But I was like, I'll just do that. And then so I ended up getting a phone call from them, probably I want to say like a week later. They said that I was shortlisted for an interview. And I said to them, I was like, listen babe, what position am I being interviewed for? Because I applied for multiple. And she was like, oh, just like a part-time, what other position did you apply for? And I was like, well, to be honest, I did apply for like the biggest role that you had advertised. Oh, that's been filled, but you've also been shortlisted for the assistant of that role. And I was like, oh, I didn't even see that you were advertising for that role. And she was like, yeah, we weren't. I was like, oh great. So I took that interview instead of the part-time one, because this one was still full-time and I was still like in a management position. I passed that interview. I hadn't gotten like my contract for that position yet, and I was like a week, maybe 10 days out from starting that job. So I was emailing them and I was calling and I was like, hey, actually haven't even had my contract yet and I start next week. they call me afterwards. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I just sprayed setting spray and it is burning my face. Anyway, and then I ended up getting a phone call from like the head office who I've been in contact with, and she basically was like, here's the sitch. And she goes, so that first position that you applied for, just to keep things so transparent, lied on her resume. And I was like, oh no, what does that mean? And she essentially was just like, we want you to be interviewed for that position instead. And I was like, gee, really? So this was like Christmas last year. And I had my interview on Christmas Eve, and this was maybe like the hottest day in the freaking world. And I went into my car and I was blasting the air conditioning because I was not gonna have an interview in the break room or like anywhere else really. I felt so comfortable in my car. But basically I had my interview and head manager, so the regional manager, basically was like, you'll hear from us hopefully before the new year. And I ended up hearing from them like 2 hours after my interview saying that I got the job. It's been really good. I get a lot of support. I get a lot of opportunities, like work-wise. And you know how companies just kind of like say like, hey, we're here to support you, but then don't? It's the complete opposite. Like they say, hey, we're here to support you, and then they answer within like the first 2 or 3 rings when you call them. And there's always someone to talk to, like if you need help. For example, like IT, there's like 50 people on IT. I've been really enjoying my time there actually. I also ended up seeing Enhypen, which was really fun. I almost wasn't going to go, but it landed on a weekend where I was actually able to, without having to take time off my new job, because I was really scared because my old job did a lot of unpaid leave. To be honest, I took advantage of quite a lot. Oh my god, it was insane. It was literally one of the best experiences of my life. It was the best and worst day of my life, to be honest. It was Hello Melbourne Festival. I'm from Sydney. I took the last flight out of Sydney that night. I went straight after work to the airport, met up with one of my best friends, and then met up with her best friend, who is now one of my best friends also. And I'll now be seeing them in Melbourne again for my birthday in a few weeks, which I'm really excited for. I want to do like a big wing eyeliner like how I used to, but I don't actually know if I remember how to do that. Because sometimes I love looking super casual and then having like this big full face of makeup. Okay, so I also got this Dior foundation, which I love so much, but I just found that until I get my skin sorted and it's not as like dry and patchy, then I can wear it. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna do this. That looks like such a normie wing. Oh, sure, I guess that will do. Anyway, and then this is my favorite eyeliner. It's from CanMake. Usually I will just use this for a wing. Sometimes I like to have this big, thick liquid one, you know? I don't even know what the vibe is for lunch today. I'm just kind of, but I think that's what I'll do. I'll wear like a little casual fit. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll wear a hat. These are from Dolly Lashes, but I also think I might just wear, these are also my favorite ones. I ordered a bunch from 99 Dreams the other day, so I'm really hoping that they come soon. This is like my 4th box of these ones. Okay, I might put a little bit of glitter. Oh my gosh, I was talking about Enhypen, duh. So was like the biggest J stan, but I was also like a closeted Sunwin stan. After that, I knew what was gonna happen. And you know what? Whatever. I think I'm gonna wear these ones. I put the glue on the lid. What glass? The little glass dish in the microwave. While that's in the little there, I wait for that to dry. I'm gonna put my mascara on. With my lower lashes, I've been only doing like the outer ones, and I make them go that way, like that. And then I will literally like drag so that it's on the bottom of the lash, and then I'll put it underneath my lashes. Then I have a little fluttery outer lash. Sometimes I really love wearing lashes, and then other times I really wish that I would have the patience for lash extensions. Now, while I wait for those to dry on my eyes, I'm gonna do my lippies. I've been using like a cooler toned lip pencil. I use this Heart% one in the color taupe beige. Literally, like, I line my lips with it, but it's like it has no color on my lips, if that makes sense. Like, it kind of makes my lip line disappear, but it's okay. And then usually I will wear Thanks It's MAC, but I don't think I want to wear that today, just because my lips are a little bit dry today. Snow Strawberry. It's almost like a My Lips but better. I think I will put a little bit of something for my Cupid's bow, just because it did disappear a little bit. I would love to make more. I find making videos really fun. I just find that, you know, I'm nearly finished with my studies, so I'm kind of getting a bit overwhelmed with my own workload and with friends wanting to hang out, which is why I'm going out for lunch today with my friend, because I have time. So I'm excited to do that. I'm trying really hard. I like going places for my birthday, so my boyfriend and I are going to Melbourne, and then it's my other best friend's birthday in 2 weeks after that, so I'm going to Brisbane to go see her, which will also be really fun. So I have a lot of like travel vlogs and travel TikToks coming up that I am excited to film, and I love editing. So hopefully by the time that all happens, I'll be finished studying and I won't have to worry about any of it. But thank you for watching. I really enjoy making these kinds of videos, and I really enjoy just talking to myself. I think it's very therapeutic, to be honest. Maybe that sounds insane. I don't know, who knows? But again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.